Again, this is Joe Gallagher with American RV Accessories. Episode 2, we're going to mount the hardware onto the ladder of your RV. So first thing you want to do is locate the crossbar that has the half round in it and the slots. The long 3.5 inch bolts, the end cap. There's 2 end caps, 2 bolts, and 2 saddle fittings. And the saddle fittings are what go in between the short bar and the uprights on your ladder. So everything's nice and tight. So you can pre-assemble this like so. Well, it should look just like that when you're done. Set it down. Remove 2 screws from your ladder, and if you're up high, make sure you're actually on a step ladder and someone's helping you. Remove these 2 screws. Okay. You want to take your assembly that you just completed and you want to set it into those same holes. Okay. Start your screw on both sides. Okay. You can use a screw gun or screwdriver. And I'm just going to get them together. I'm not going to tighten them up yet. And what you should have is everything is seated properly, saddle fittings, everything's snug. And your bar should be able to move. Next thing you want to grab is the end cap. Make sure you have the lock washer, the end cap, and the 1-inch long bar. It's 14 inches long. Okay. And this is going to sit into this hole here, and it saddles, and it's nice and snug. You don't want to tighten it too tight, but you don't want it flopping around either. So just a little bit like that. Next thing you're going to do is you're going to take the split ring. The split clamp is what we call it. And you're going to assemble it, encapsulating the horizontal bar of your ladder and the horizontal 1-inch, 14-inch long main bar. Use the supplied Allen wrench and snug it up. Okay. And I like to put the clamp as far back as I can, just for added strength, and then we'll work on alignment as far as getting everything true to the world in a minute. And once you get that snugged in, okay. Now you just kind of want to start squaring everything up, making sure that it's sitting, and you have some adjustment here. If your ladder isn't perfect, you can set it to where you want, and then just snug up the center one first and work your way out, and then back in again. Don't tighten them too tight yet until we're absolutely happy with the alignment. Okay, that's kind of snugged up. And then I'll just take my screwdriver and by hand and snug this up a little more. And also the ones in the front here, you can see, just tighten these up. Okay? And then I step back and look at it. And it looks good to me. So I'm going to go ahead and ratchet everything tight using the screw gun. Okay, and that's pretty much it. I'm sorry, come back and tighten your split clamp nice and tight. Okay, now make sure you hang on to your Allen wrench because you're going to need it for when you want to rotate your antenna. So this is our pre-assembled, bench-assembled base plate. We're going to set it on the main mast, and we're going to locate north and south. And the way you lock it down is the same Allen wrench. You lock that down, and she's permanent. Unlock it. If you get in a position where you need to rotate your antenna, rotate it, get your reception, lock it down. You're good to go. Just remember to leave yourself enough cable to rotate 180 degrees. So when you run your coaxial, give yourself an extra 2 feet from your ladder so you don't have to undo anything. There you go. It's as